chills. I'm at PTSD. Hey, I said a hip, hop, a hibbit to the hip, hip hop, and you don't stop. Reporting live from Dumpin' Swat. You see me, because you know we at the Blumenthal. What's up, baby? What's up, beautiful people? I am Ohavia. So happy to see you, but it's not just me, y'all. Make some noise in the crowd, okay? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are reporting live from Dumpin' Swat, and we are so excited. So first things first, welcome. You have the best seat in the house for the We Are Hip Hop reveal here on Camp North End. Of course, we are live from Dumpin' Swat, so we're definitely going to show love. But before we get to that, I just need to brag about Blumenthal real quick and all of the awesome people who helped to put this together, all of the Camp North End family, all of the media that came together to make this happen. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate hip hop experience right from your screen. Okay, so look. Before we get started, let me tell y'all what you have to look forward to. There's going to be live coverage all day, okay? So look, tap in not only here on YouTube, but also on social media at the Blumenthal Arts. And I'm going to get all of those ads for you all so you can tap in and definitely enjoy, because this is definitely something pivotal, historical, not only here for Charlotte, but in general, okay? So I'm joined by the beautiful. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, beautiful. The Davita Galloway.
Hey.
Yes. So let me brag about you real quick. Davita is the owner of Dumpin' Swat, so I went to sit with her and give her flowers. Davita, how you feel?
Hey, man, I'm beautiful. Like, I feel good.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Look, I feel amazing.
Of course you do.
Let me tell you something. I feel amazing. It's
okay.
worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, here we are, live at the Dumpin' Swat. Absolutely adore the space. You're so esteemed, respected here in Charlotte. I wanted to ask you, why did you think it was so important to have this, not only here, but also how you leave the doors open for the community to come in and just catch the culture, just catch a vibe?
I mean, so since day one, we wanted to provide a space that was for us and by us. You know, representation is super important, but to have this festival here is phenomenal.
Yeah.
This is like legendary status on a legendary day. You
okay.
feel me?
Okay.
On a legendary day. Like, and hip hop has been our soundtrack, is our soundtrack, you know, to how we live our lives, to how we create in this space.
Yeah.
Like, literally since day one, back in our Noda days. So, like, what other space? Like, where else
I mean, I
would you
couldn't
be?
think of any. I was just
you know?
so honored to be
right,
here.
Right.
Nice.
I did a whole B-girl dance, you know, before we hit the push play button, you know?
It's
So,
beautiful in here. I couldn't think of a better space.
Appreciate
and I
it.
love that you said that as well. It's like hip hop was the soundtrack to a lot of our lives.
Sure.
And also, like, I think about how a lot of the old school hip hop artists stood in the gap to talk on the things that were important even back then and still now. So yeah. Okay, so before I let you go, I got to do something fun for the people. We got to do something fun. Okay, so give me your ultimate, like your favorite hip hop lyric. Go.
Favorite?
And I know that's because there's a lot of favorites.
Yeah, so I first have to say, first of all, when you talk about hip hop, like, I listen to everything. I mean, from Outkast to, I mean, first of all, let me just say Dungeon Fam, period.
Okay, you heard what she said?
Okay, Dungeon Fam, period.
Heard what she said.
You know, Andre, he has a special place in my heart space, you know? As well as Jay, but okay, so I have to give it up for the females of hip hop, I have to say, okay?
Come on, nice.
So I mean, of course, Kim and your
Lil'
Rod
Kim.
Digger. Let's
Come on,
just
Rod
go ahead.
Digger. Come on, Kim.
Okay, and Rage. Let's not forget Rage.
Lady Rage.
So I'm gonna do something from Salt and Pepper. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta sing it with me though.
All right, let's go.
You know this. Here I go. Here I go. Again, girls, what's my weakness? Okay, then, chill it, minding my business. Just sort of looked around and I couldn't believe this.
Okay.
I swear, I stare. My niece, my witness.
Okay.
The brother had it going on some kind of wicked. All right, y'all. That's all I got.
Listen.
Okay.
I was fully prepared for the virtual concert. I was about to be like, we out.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No,
sis.
thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
you.
Love you so much. Y'all, give it up for Davita one time,
Thank
for two times,
you,
for three times.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Put that back. And then.
Yes, y'all. So listen,
I'm going this way.
It was so important for us to give Davita her flowers. Once again, she is the owner. Her and her brother love them here. They are gardeners here in Charlotte. So I was like, let's just do something fun, okay? So if you thought that was a vibe and brought a lot of energy, let me tell you something. That is basically what we have planned all day. Okay, we have that plan all day. So here's what I need you to do. Tap in. So if you're happy to be here, write in the comments, look, oh, happy to be here. If you're happy to be a part of the ultimate hip-hop experience, write hip-hop in the comments. And thank y'all so much for joining us. This is truly the day that the hip-hop has made, all right? So look, I am excited. I told y'all a little bit that we had a lot of Blumenthal fam that was in the building. And for this to happen here in Charlotte, it was so important that we ask right from the source, why did our city need this, right? So I'm going to invite my brother, Greg Jackson, to the front. What up, Greg? Yeah, come on. Nah, you could have. We all family. It's like a whole live thing.
I'm here.
Present. Okay, so first things first is it's the suit.
You see me. Mama, I made it. I'm on the O show.
Oh my God.
I made it. I'm on the O show. Okay.
Look, so tell the people who you are and your role in We Are Hip Hop.
Yeah, Greg Jackson, conduit for the community and creative consultant for the Blumenthal.
We love to see it. We love to see it. So how excited are you today? Like, this is huge.
Yeah.
First of all, today is huge. But
Yeah.
on top of that, and then this, huge. So give me your thoughts. How you feel?
I feel ecstatic. I feel amazing. I'm excited. This is the day for hip hop right now inside of the city. And it's always good to see a genre and a culture that I love be elevated and uplifted. And you know, it's part of the quilt. You know, it's woven in the quilt of America.
Yeah.
I mean, hip hop is everything.
No, yeah. 100%. And I think a lot about how music sometimes speaks to words that we don't have, right? But it's so a part of history. So with We Are Hip Hop, with this reveal, why do you think it was so important for Charlotte to have something like this?
Yeah, well, it was important for us, you know, in the midst of the pandemic with COVID-19 going on, us being Blumenthal and being the major hitter as far as performing arts in the city, to be able to provide a space where Charlotte talent can be uplifted, marketed, you know, can be branded, and people can be able to find how much just is in the melting pot of hip hop in Charlotte. There's so much talent, me being a artist and creative myself. Like, I know all of these people, like, and it transcends just music. It's cinematography, it's fashion, it's the cars, it's everything. Like, everybody here is a piece of hip hop, and they found a way to bring it in their own professional space.
Right, 100%. And that's what I love about the city here, too, is that we have phenomenal artists, but like from national to also indie, to people who stay independent. So big ups to them for sure, for sure. So let's play a game, Greg. You excited? Because I'm excited. We're going to do, and you know, the audience can help them if y'all want. If y'all want. So we're going to play this game called Finish That Lyric. All right?
Okay.
All right, and you know, and see, I was even kind to you. I did a little bit of New York. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I was very nice. I'm not trying to set you up.
Okay.
All right, so the first lyric, and honestly, okay, so let's do finish the lyric, artist, song. Finish the lyric, artist, song. I think I think he could pull it.
This is a non-judging space here.
Yep.
Okay? All right.
Ready? Have you wildin' out when you bump this? Drugs in your eardrum, the raw uncut. Have you OD, cause it's never enough. Yeah, it's the real.
Hip hop. That is, I mean, which one do you want to do? That's that Little Kim
Okay.
with that Mobb Deep?
So that's bonus points.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Quiet Storm.
Ooh, y'all
Yeah, what we talking about here? You know what I mean?
All right. All right, I got another one for you. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
For years. Yeah. That's, nah.
He's like, nah, that was good. That was
Look,
good.
I'm sorry, moms. I ain't listened to LL Cool J in a minute, but
Nah,
you know that's that LL right there. Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
I'm gonna knock you out,
Mama
right?
said-
Mama said knock you out. Yeah, shout out my mom. That's why I said it to my mama, because I knew my mama's gonna be watching this and saying, boy, how you don't know the LL Cool J?
It's the chip for me, bro. All right, I got one more for you. Ready? Bonus round. Dressed in all black like the
Dressed in all black,
classic line. Dressed in all black.
like the homies. Had your friends saying this is
For my homies, and you know me for making so sick. Floss in my six with the Lex on the wrist. If it's murder, you know she wrote it. All right.
Okay. All about the Benjamins.
You already know all about the
Daddy
Benjamin.
and the family. Shout out to that P. Diddy album. Y'all sleeping on Puff.
Let me tell y'all something. You remember how he changed his name like 450 times?
He did. Don't worry if he write rhymes. he write checks.
Fendi facts. All right, so listen, now that we got you here, I am so excited to be here. Obviously, the vibes are here. We have the most beautiful live studio audience. So, you know what I'm saying? Check, check, check. So, let's talk a little bit about, and in your opinion, right? I definitely wanted to ask because a lot of times we treat like hip hop old school versus new school, but I think that there's some power in collaborating, like with the old artists, the vets in the game, and also the youngins. And we're seeing that even here out in, Camp North End, like you said. So paint the scene for people who weren't here. So there was like dance battles. What else we had?
Man, listen, if you wasn't here last night, it was the 90s. Straight up. That's what it was. It was hip hop. It was at 5 boroughs of New York mixed with the South, all coming together at one melting pot. If you've never seen You Got Served, that's what it was out. It was dancing ciphers, Reese raps, chocolate candy, LS, man, it was Twin Nation. It was bananas out here yesterday. It was so many local talent, and that's what this is about. It's about uplifting the Charlotte talent and giving them the platform to say, we got something here. The East Coast, I feel like it goes from New York to Atlanta, and it just skips Charlotte. And, we got to let them know, in North Carolina, it ain't just Fayetteville. It ain't just Durham that got some hip-hop. Charlotte got some underground popping over here.
Facts. And I'm so glad. Big ups to the 704 one time for the 2 time. 4 times, right? Okay, so I love that you said earlier, you said melting pot, right? And so going back to the question of, young and old collaborating, what is actually something that We Are Hip Hop can inspire from both the vets in the game here in Charlotte that been rapping and all the things, and also like the independent young artists? Like, how do you feel like they can get inspired by this and coming together?
I mean, just to know that a brand like Blumenthal is saying, yo, we need to open up our doors, right? We need to make this platform available for all of the creatives in Charlotte, right? That's inspiring enough for a person like me that knows I want to be able to be at these type of theaters performing for large crowds when that is available again, right? And then it's an opportunity for the old school and the new school to come together and create a new sound. And that's what hip hop is about. What's the new sound of the next generation? And we can get some mentorship popping because, the old school rappers, y'all can't be talking about the new school rappers and y'all not ready to give them some mentorship and some guidance and show them what lyrics are and cadence and flows and how to put together a 16 and a 24. Like, you can't talk about them if you're not ready to help them out. And the same thing for the new school. You can't call us outdated if you're not trying to come back here and so we can show you where it came from. You can't, if you don't know who LL is or Biggie Smalls line, then we need to have a conversation.
If they don't know a Biggie Smalls line, that's like history. It's like okay, we know what time it is, right. So also, I'm so glad. Big shout outs to Blumenthal for this because that's the collaboration of history, right? But I want to walk us through that. So how was that collaboration? How was it deciding? You know what? Let's do a We Are Hip Hop event. It could have been any event, and that's what I love the Blumenthal for. They was like, nah, let's do some We Are Hip Hop. So walk us through that.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, I just got on the team. Shout out to Tom Gabbard, who's the president, for giving me the opportunity to be on as a curator and a creator. So that just showed me the intentionality of making this what it's supposed to be. And then if you add on top of, they already had the breaking convention. They already had that breaking convention. And then we wanted to add something that was saying, my thing is going off right. But
I was about to rap.
listen,
I said, if it go off one more time,
if it go off one more time, but we just wanted to add all of the elements of hip hop. Let's just not focus on dance. Let's focus on rap. Let's focus on fashion. Let's focus on all of the things, the DJ battle, the production, all of the things that make hip hop. Let's focus on every element. And then We Are Hip Hop, we wanted to make sure everybody feels like they're hip hop. Nobody's excluded from hip hop, even the grandma from South Charlotte that doesn't look like us, talk like us, walk like us, they kids is hip hop. So they got to deal with hip hop in some capacity. So we are hip hop, and you might as well just get down with it, because listen, we not going nowhere.
Well, I for not go nowhere, okay? Nowhere. And my favorite part of We Are Hip Hop is the we. The collaboration, the partnership coming together. So yeah, that's amazing.
Nobody's exempt from the vibes. Everybody gets the vibes.
Ooh, can we put that on a shirt? Nobody's exempt from the vibes. He said it first, ladies and gentlemen. We just got him. We got proof.
I'm giving it to the O Show right now. That's all yours.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in and blessing us with the vibes. Now, before you go, because you know I don't just do like a regular old before you go, hit us with like a smooth 4 bars, a smooth freestyle. Go.
Man, I'm living for God. Everything I do is for Christ. The devil tried to ruin my life. Had to sit behind bars. So close to losing my life. Darkness confusing my sight. All I knew was the right. Tired of having ugly days, so we make beautiful nights. All right, I'm done.
You see what I'm saying? You don't be knowing who it. Get out. Get out. Freestyling. I love you more, bro. Y'all give it up for Greg Jackson, one top of the 2 top. Yes. So listen, friends, you already know, and I'm sure you see it, and I'm sure you definitely feel the vibes. This is something truly historic, not just for the city of Charlotte, but remember, we're in this together. So big ups to the Blumenthal and all of the beautiful minds that came together to make this happen. It's beyond music. It's also conversation and definitely using the art to speak the words that we can't say sometimes, all right? So look, not only did we have Greg Jackson, who was a part of the Blumenthal team and all that, I would like to bring up a very special guy, okay? He is amazing, and not only does he work with the Blumenthal and for the Blumenthal, but he's also a phenomenal spoken word artist. I mean, he's a community servant. He is a leader. Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, make some noise for Blues. Blues.
What's happening?
I'm so happy to see you.
It's good to be here on the O Show. Live on the O Show. Yeah, get that mic right.
You know what I'm saying? This is giving me real Oprah 89 vibes.
Yeah, I dig that. Real, Oprah Donahue situation. Like that extended microphone.
My favorite part of you saying that was you said extended.
Yeah. You got to put the extended microphone. All right.
All right. So good to see you, bro. So listen, today's the day.
Yeah.
And we rocking out from today to Sunday. I mean, this is a whole weekend thing. Talk to us just about the vibe. So for people who aren't out here, paint the picture for people. Like, what has it been like so far? What has been the feedback, the feelings, all the things?
As the young folks would say, it's been a whole mood, right? It's been a whole mood. The vibe has been amazing. It's what hip hop's supposed to be: fun, good times, energy, spirit. And definitely like for the families. Like we're seeing a lot of kids come out and just have a great time. So that part.
Nice. So here we are. We are hip hop, collaboration with the Blumenthal, historical. How important was it to use this collaboration, this family, because I call it family, not a partnership, right? The family ship with the Blumenthal to make this happen. Why was that important?
Well, this is an extension of Breaking Convention. So we had Breaking Convention a few years back where this same element happened, but it happened inside of a theater, right? Okay. Shouts out to John ZD over there in London town. He has this amazing idea to just bring hip hop to the stage, to this theatrical stage. And you'd get acts from Soweto, from Korea, from France, from everywhere. And we did that for 3 amazing years right uptown. And then, when we parted ways, we were like, all right, we'll do something for Charlotte Shout. Yeah. And we did our own hip hop thing again, which was very dope. And then COVID, so like, ugh. Yeah. But Blumenthal was committed to this community, committed to this hip hop community, and said, we're gonna make this work. Yeah. And so they got, collaborators like Greg, like Bree, like AJ, and myself to say, we're gonna do this and let's figure out how to do it. Yeah. And then it became a where to do it, and then it became a when to do it. But today's a perfect weekend. Weather's holding up, people are out. So the importance of the collaborative effort is to maintain community, right? Maintain the balance of community and connection between the big theater to those folks who are living in the culture, not just practicing it. Right. You wake up and live it, right? Like breakers get up and they put on those shoes. They may go to work in them, or they may, hit the streets and go dancing. Yes. MCs wake up with a rhyme in their head. DJs wake up with a song ready to play, produce. It's a whole thing that you live. So they just want to make sure that we maintain of what we do to live in this culture.
100%, and I'm so glad that you said that it's a lifestyle, right? So it's not just an event. We're bringing people who are professionals, the ones who are like passionate about their craft, to a place where they could come together and be inspired. Right. It's so beautiful. Yeah. We see young people, we see old people, like literally we see the young, the old, the vets in the game, the newbies, and I want to ask, like, creating that community, how important is that as well? Like seeing everybody out, not even age, right? We see race, all the things. How important was bringing everybody out?
It was hella important. I mean, given what the city is going through with affordable housing, gentrification, all the things that we're struggling with as just a city, this part was important to show everybody that we are all together, that music binds us, that this community and that this culture and this movement binds us in some form or fashion. Maybe you're a sneakerhead, maybe you're into beats, maybe you're literally playing music, that someone who does not look like you, sound like you, like Greg was saying, or even come from where you come from, has this connection through this music. So it was important that it happened in this moment. In this moment we're choosing leadership.
Yes.
In this moment where we're choosing leadership, where the previous, and I will say that, previous leadership was so divisive, was so about separating people because of his own egotistical needs, that we're in a place where we see each other for who we are. We're not colorblind. I see your black skin, I see your brown skin, I see your white skin, I see you for who you are. So let's come together and be one underneath this beautiful thing we call hip hop.
Let me tell you something. I couldn't have said it better. And it is really a pivotal moment, right? For our nation, for all the things we're seeing, and also today, with it being the day.
Right.
We have a whole live new president.
Oh, yeah.
And Madam Vice President,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So making history left and right today. So I feel like it was perfect. It was supposed to happen. And you definitely could feel the vibes.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so listen. You know I have to ask you something. So you're a whole live poet, award-winning.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? The humility is what gets me all the time. But literally, to know Blues is to know. He is a vet in the game when we talk spoken word. I mean, this man has even inspired me. So I'm going to tell you a secret. You don't know. I put the pen down. I was done. Got with Inspired to Fire. Shout out to Inspired to Fire one time for the two-time. And you inspired me to write again.
Oh.
Because I was done, bro.
Well, I mean, if what I did inspired you to do that joint you did at Fantasia's joint, well then, I'll take that. I'll take that.
You know what?
Because that was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Amazing.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. No, but like seriously, you inspire me, and I'm not the only one. And being a poet, right? So I must say, like, how does this kind of reignite you? Like seeing all of this, like when you go home and like you think about it, and you put the pen to the paper. Like, how is this also? What is this doing for blues?
Oh, it's doing some amazing stuff for me because a lot of my work is based in the reflection of the human experience. Not just the black experience, but the human experience.
Yeah.
And to see all these humans interacting on something that I grew up on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm looking at kids who are like 10, and I'm like, I remember when I was 10 and experiencing hip hop for the first time, and I remember that. That was so dope.
Yeah.
I remember where I was when I first heard Hypnotize, riding through Atlanta when I was young. I remember where I was when, when you hear these iconic songs, and now these kids and these young adults and these teenagers are going to have those same experiences. And so for me, that's such an inspiration where I say, oh man, I can just write a reflection of this point, or just giving perspective to the whole environment and the whole experience. So
100%.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. True artists in fashion. How do you drop bars when you're like answering a question?
I'm just talking. I don't know if I'm dropping bars.
Award-winning, dropping bars, just talking. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So listen, before I let you go, Blues, I wanted to ask, so for those who are watching, and they'll be taking on this experience virtually, because some people want to stay home, and then we have a beautiful turnout here.
Yeah.
What is something that you would tell them, like what is some advice for others who want to duplicate this in their own cities?
Get to know your community before you do anything. Like find out what they need, where they are, how they operate, how they live, what they're missing, and find out how to help first.
Yeah.
Like when you're there to help, I believe someone said, I'm here to serve. Yeah, so find out how you serve first.
Very true.
And then you start creating, you start collaborating with those folks.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to just come out and be like, I got all the resources, I could do this and that and that. And no one shows up because that's not what they needed.
Yeah.
You don't know
real.
what they need. So figure out what those communities need and then build from there. If you've got resources, talk to them about what the resources you have and say, how can I help?
How can I help?
Right.
Right.
And then let them lead as well.
Yeah.
You let them lead. If you have all the resources in the world, playing background is everything.
Yeah.
If you know how to play background.
Yeah.
And I, at this point, I enjoy hosting and stuff, but background is so amazing.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's super fun just to see something that you help grow and it just takes off and you be like, boom, on to the next thing to go serve for.
100%.
So.
On to the next thing to go serve for. You see what I'm saying? Now, before I let you go, I can't let you go like, let you go. You know your sis. Leave us with some heat. Leave us with a cipher. First of all, I turn it over to you.
Okay. I love that dead silence.
I was like,
Shoot. I mean, I'm sitting on the O show.
Okay.
So you have to know that sitting on the O show is like oh so amazing, and you are oh so amazing. You taught us to lead with love. Before you even went viral, you were viral in the hearts of so many that you inspired, like the fire of those young kids that we got to teach poetry and hip hop bars, sitting in CPCC with some young adults, some young people who saw a vision for themselves. You helped clear and focus that vision. So this part is for you. These are called flowers. I hand them to you for being who you are, for being the star rising. Keep rising. They say Kamala Harris is in office, but I see Alhavia Phillips as maybe being president someday. I mean, that's not too far-fetched. I mean, that's not too far of an idea, especially if you can see the star clear, crystal clear through your vision. For every young girl who has a vision, you are a beacon, a light, shining, bright, amazing. Can you see it? I can. Heat, we talk about heat. Inspire the fire, you are fire. Flame, never extinguish. Be who you are. Inferno, burn forever. You better not. Better not.
Because I ain't got no lash cream, y'all. I left it at the crib. I left it at the crib. Give it up for Blues, everybody. I'm going to cry in the car. Love you.
Go comment in the car. I love you too, baby. I'm finna exit stage left.
Walk slow, because you could do that when you had heat. Yeah, there you go. Walk slow, slow-mo. Let me tell y'all something. You see what I'm saying? But we're wearing them, okay? We're wearing the masks, obviously. So listen, friends, give it up for Blues, give it up for Greg, and remember, we are all in this together. This is we. We are hip-hop, okay? Which means that I want you to engage, even if it's virtually from the comfort of your own home and on the screen. Go ahead and give this like a shout-out. Also, share it with people, right? If you're watching now or later, we're so happy to see. Okay, so this is my favorite part of the show. We're going to have some crowd engagement, and I'm going to pick at random, and my hope is that they walk up here. As I'm looking at one, and she's like, huh? Can I borrow you, beautiful? We're going to do a little fun game, and when you come up, I want to get your name and all the tings. All right. What's up, beautiful? What's your name?
Shaquila.
Y'all give it up for Shaquila one time. All right, Shaquila, so you know we are at We Are Hip Hop, and I wanted to ask you the classic question. When was the first time you fell in love with hip hop?
Oh man, I feel like I really fell in love in college when I was rediscovering part of myself and my own identity, and hearing more A Tribe Called Quest and just feeling the vibe of that old school hip hop. It just felt something deep in my soul because I was raised on soul music and disco and all that stuff, and so rediscovering that stuff for myself felt like amazing. It just felt good.
That's so cool, and we're happy to have you out here and see you. So, not to put you on the spot, but to put you on the spot, what's one of your favorite all-time, give me artists, lyrics, anything?
Scenario by A Tribe Called Quest is just, you know, the best. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? So that is the best. Just hearing that beat in the beginning is always ding ding ding, ding ding ding. Yeah. Yeah. So that's just my favorite. That feeling.
Listen, thanks for coming up, love.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
Yes, y'all give it up for the beautiful. All right, let me see who else we got. My good sis is here. She on. I wish y'all could get like the background view of these faces. Like, it's my girl. She looking at me. She looking at me. This is my sis. I love you so much.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm so good to see you. Good. All right, so listen, I got a question for you, right? Who was the first artist that changed the game for you?
Changed the game
Like,
for
when
me.
you talk hip hop, like, yeah.
This is gonna be a weird one. I'm gonna say Busta. Just because of his flow, like the way he came out of nowhere, especially when he was on the remix of, you know, the remix. I can't think of it now. But like for me, it's Busta. Yeah, I don't know why. I just like his flow. Like,
What's one of your favorite like Busta songs or lines, lyrics?
Probably what he did with the remix to Bad Boy, Come Out and Play. you know we have to do a remix, right? So for me, like his whole like verse was just killer. Yeah.
No, I agree. Busta Rhymes is one of the ones that's like amazing and like kind of underrated sometimes, which makes it better because like when he comes out with something, you like Busta.
Right.
Yeah, now 100.
For this last one.
You're right.
Check that out though, cause like he got Farrakhan on it. It's like right on point. Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah.
All right. I just want to bother you. Love you. I saw you on your phone. Love you. Bye. All right, beautiful people. So yes, you are in the right place at the right time. We are live from Dup and SWAT for We Are Hip Hop, the big reveal. So for those who don't live in Charlotte, I just want to paint a picture for you. There is a beautiful mural spelling out Charlotte, actually here on site on Camp North End. And when I tell you, it is so beautiful to see artists come together, especially in such a time as this, to use art to speak and also collaborate. So it is absolutely amazing. Okay, so look, friends, it's not just me that really helped this come together. I would like to invite somebody from the media team, Khalil Lloyd, up to the front, because he doesn't just do media. When we talk music, this man is tapped in. He be knowing things about things, right, Khalil?
What's up? You caught me off guard.
I'm sorry, bro. You know, you do media. You do. So tell the people who you are and a little bit about Lloyd, because I wanted to give you your flowers and let the people know, like.
Cool. So my name is Khalil Lloyd. I serve as the executive producer at Lloyd Visuals. We're a family-based media company that create memorable visuals that stand the test of time.
Yeah. All right, so bro, let me tell you something. Lloyd Visuals has come together, even when I think of Terrence, big ups to Terrence, everybody, right, to make this happen. How important was it to be a part of We Are Hip Hop when we talk, you know, media and letting the world's eyes get on what's happening here in Charlotte?
Definitely. It was immensely important for us to be a part of this. Shout out to Blumenthal and all the great folks over there that partnered with us. I thought it was important for us to get the opportunity and for us to be able to take that opportunity and give out resources to other, you know, creatives in this field. So got a chance to partner up with Terrence. So shout out to Terrence behind the scene live for the print shop.
Okay.
And then some other freelancers that we worked with in the past to be able to capture everything that's going on here. I think this is just an extension of hip hop, you know, being able to capture it. You know, media is just another form of art, in our opinion. So being able to capture everything, digital storytell, I mean, that's what we love to do. So we're glad that we're able to bring our gifts to the We Are Hip Hop event this weekend.
Yeah, 100%, and that y'all doing amazingly. So listen, not only do you do all things media, but when it comes to music, you real tapped in. Like, talk to me about your love of Nipsey, and also name some of your favorite artists, because you tapped in.
Yeah, I love music. I mean, I think, like, growing up, being from New York originally, and then coming down south, I have, So shout out to New York, shout out to 336 Greensboro. That's who raised me. But yeah, I mean, I think music is just the backbone to, like, you know, our culture, to a sense. And you know, it started off with the djembe drum, you know, bringing it all the way back to Africa. That's how they communicated through tribes back in the day. And so I think for me, that's something that my father always, you know, played for us when I was young, even when I was in the womb. And so we grew up with that rhythm, being able to dance. I'm not a musician by like nature. Like I wouldn't get up and do what blues just did. You know what I mean? Like I'm not freestyling, but I just got a love for the culture and love for music. Yes, I think like I love R&B music, love hip hop. Nipsey Hussle was one of my favorite artists of all time, so may he rest in peace. And yeah, I think, you know, music is revolutionary, especially hip hop. So yeah, I'm glad to just be a part of the culture. But yeah, I mean, Erykah Badu to Andre 3 Stacks to, you know, I mean, we can keep going and going, but I love music, and I'm glad to be a part of the culture.
100%.
Yeah.
But I had to give you your flowers, bro, so I want to say thank you, because it's so essential. What you have a pivotal part in this. You're allowing the world to see it, so thank you. That was it. I just wanted to bother you. Bye. Oh, wait, before you go, favorite Nipsey lyric, and I know that's tough, but what's the one that keeps you, like, for real going?
Ooh, the first one that just come to mind is probably just grinding on my life. You know what I'm saying? Grinding on my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. You know, want a slice, gotta roll the dice. I've been grinding all my life, so yeah, that's the soundtrack right now.
Y'all give it up for Khalil one time for the 2-time and the whole Lloyd family. Sweating now. It's like literally being here with family. It is sweet. We good. All right, so listen, family. Y'all are tuned in, and the party doesn't stop here on YouTube. Listen, here's what I need you to do. Follow Blumenthal, and I'm going to drop it on YouTube so y'all could go ahead on social media and follow, because I'm going to be doing some coverage, okay? So we'll be reporting live from the Blumenthal Arts Instagram, and I promise I'm going to drop it on my pages. And join us. I want y'all to get into the site. So we heard from the amazing people behind the scenes making this happen, and now I want you to see in front of the scenes, okay? So follow at Blumenthal. I'll get that and at Ohavia Phillips, because y'all are going to get it from both perspectives, okay? So listen, did y'all enjoy this? All right, listen, so happy to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Follow us on IG because it's going way, way up. And yeah, let's take us. I wish I had somebody take us out. No music. Let me get. No music. All right. We're going to close the show. Yeah, it's the old show. But shout out to Blumenthal. Yeah, you're going to know I had to leave it out here with all the vibes. I'm joined by the community. It's the tribe. Oh, yes, it's me. I'm freestyling. I can't believe I'm going on this long. It's crazy in there. I love y'all. Go home. Go home. Love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is We Are Hip Hop, the big reveal.